until recently. This connection because the P2 used to also work for Mossad in Italy during the strategy of tension period. We are ready for another episode with the mysteries of the Illuminati.
So maybe we should start about like going through these documents and a little bit more detailed introduction of yourself, your family, and how it's connected to these things. I mean, we talked about this before, but go through these documents that you showed me.
My family, from my mother's side, comes from the Lyon family in Scotland, who is connected to the royal family through Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, who was the Queen Mother. Here I have a family tree, with this family that goes back to 826, with one of the first kings of Scotland, and the whole line of kings of Scotland. And we have also included in these ancestors in the year 1040 Macbeth, who is a famous character brought by Shakespeare to the knowledge of everybody. And I have also the family, this is not a family tree, it's more of a family history of the Di Gregorio family. This is from the aristocratic books left in Sicily, where they have all the line of Sicilian ancestors that actually go back to year 1018 in Scotland. This is from, in Germany, in Cologne, Germany, where they started with a guy called Gregorio Bolzani, and he was a great worker. One of his sons, called Giovanni di Gregorio, was a very important worker for the emperor, so he was given various powers, and then they ended up in Sicily later on as advisors for Frederick II, and this is a bit my story from my father's side. So my mother's side is English, Scottish, Lyon Young, and my father's side, Zagami Di Gregorio, is family that has a very profound history in Sicily, going back nearly 1,000 years, also with roots in what is the Sacred Roman Empire in Germany. And the Sacred Roman Empire aristocracies still have their seal in the Cathedral of Cologne in Germany, where I still have the seal of the Di Gregorio inside the church. You can see it on the floor. So this is a bit my family background. Also from my mother's side, the Scottish side of the Lyon is a very long line that goes back to ancient Rome. They were a family that from Rome after were given territory down up in Scotland, and they became a very important family, and that's why the Lions of Scotland after had many kings. And also Robert the Bruce, who is known as the protector of the Knights Templars, or at least the ones who escaped from the persecution. So Robert the Bruce, my ancestor, founded the Order of St. Andrew, which is an important order in the Knights Templar history. And my family belonged to this long line of people, interconnected also with the Freemasonry and Templarism in Scotland and also in England, and connected to the royal family, as I said, through Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, So the connection with the royal family made it easier for me to have a more profound knowledge and access to the mysteries behind the United Grand Lodge of England. I was welcomed at the highest levels like the Canterbury Masonic Research Center in London by Carol McGivery, and also I got to meet there Lord Elgin, who is the head of the Royal Order of Scotland, and I got to meet many different characters during my years in Freemasonry, very interesting ones, and a lot of writers of books, of important texts for Freemasonry, people like Julian Rees, Robert Gilbert, who is also involved in the Golden Dawn. The Golden Dawn was the secret society, very important at the time Aleister Crowley came into it in the year 1900, and was one of the reasons why this society had many problems and in a way dissolved, but not completely, because it was always a secret society created by the Illuminati in England for specific reasons, and was created by the Società Rosicruciana in Anglia, the Golden Dawn. And the Golden Dawn had also members in Germany, and it's behind the SRIA, and the Thule Gesellschaft are behind Nazism and the rise of Nazism that was supported by the Illuminati, as you know. The list of members of my lodge, I don't have scanned this, so this is something I should just show to the camera.
Okay.
Includes the Most Honorable the Marquis of Northampton, Program Master. This is Kirby Lodge 2818. And the officers of this lodge include also people like Julia Rees, like people like Katie Masters, people like Matthew Scallan, the famous Freemason historian, the founders of the Cornerstone Society, worship of Brother R. Marsh, one of the responsible people for the emulation ritual in England. Kirby Lodge 2818 has a long story, and it was a very big experience for me to join this lodge for a period of time. Even if I belong to other lodges in Italy for longer periods of time, like the Minerva Lodge and other lodges, the Garibaldi Lodge, I always thought that my experience in London has been a very special one, because it teach me really how the New World Order has in London one of the most important centers. Here I bought my welcome pack to the Kirby Lodge, and there was Julian Rees, the famous Masonic. This is my charter as Retention Primitive de Memphis and Israel, and basically this is my Grand Inspector General 33, Souverain Grand Maître Absolute de l'Ordre Égyptien de Mizraim 90, and Grand Conservateur de Memphis 95.